Alrighty, welcome back. This is episode 3 of our playthrough of Pokemon Leaf Green. So far, we only have 3 Pokemon. That's gonna change. Let's head out here. Let's go over to the Pokemart. Let's buy some Pokeballs. Get some potions too. I'm gonna get an antidote too. Antidotes cure your Pokemon from poisoning. We'll see that definitely later on. Now I want to stop by over here. This is Route 22. There's a patch of grass over here that I think I'm actually going to get a permanent member of our team at. It's not Rattata. It's not Mankey, but he's pretty cool. Let's catch him. Mankey's a pretty good fighting type. Our first major boss battle is going to be a rock specialist. And fire types, we chose Charmander, are not very good with rock types. So, good option is getting a Mankey right here. I'm not going to use him on the team, but I'm going to catch him. Let's see if I can find this Pokemon I'm looking for. It shouldn't be too rare. Should just be in this grass. Not you, Mankey. Might as well train up my Pokemon while I'm here. Level 8 would be fine. How rare is this thing? I thought it was in this patch of grass. I'm gonna use Leech Seed. Leech Seed is basically kind of like a status move. So Rattata was seeded, so now after every turn, it's going to take a little bit from Rattata's health, and it's going to put that into my health. Ah, that can happen too. Sometimes your moves can miss. Each move has an accuracy stat. But it looks like Leech Seed fainted the Rattata. I'm gonna cut until I find this thing, because this is getting kind of annoying now. There you are, finally! Alright, so this is the Spearow. Spearow is a normal and flying type, just like Pidgey. And this is going to be our next member of our team. So I'm just going to start throwing balls at it and hope it sticks. Nice. Eats bugs in grassy areas. It has to flap its short wings at a high speed to stay airborne. I want you to decide, what should we name Spearow? Let's head back to the Pokemon Center real quick. This is our next permanent member of the team, behind Bulbasaur. The Spearow is a female. Moves her Peck and Growl. It's nice to have a flying type move. And as you may have saw, when Spearow used Peck on Bulbasaur, it showed super effective. That's because of the type matchups. Flying types are super effective against grass types, so they do more damage. Now, let's just say if grass resisted flying type, then it would show not very effective, and that would cut down on how much damage it would take. Now, here's a good example right here. Peck's a flying type move, Mankey is a fighting type. Use Peck. Does a lot of damage. It's super effective. So I'm going to train Spearow up real quick, and then we're going to move on. Alright. So I've trained up Spearow quite a bit. It's at level 8, just like Bulbasaur is. Let's head up here. Hey, Red! You're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get stronger? Sent out Pidgey first. It's level 9, so it's a bit more bulky than me, but I have Leer, which I learned, which should lower its defense, so I'll be able to take more damage. Unfortunately, Spearow goes down. Thankfully, I know Pidgey doesn't have any flying type moves at this point, so it should be fine for Bulbasaur. Almost down. Use Sand Attack, that sucks. It lowers my accuracy, so I have a higher chance of missing my moves. It's gonna go for Tackle. I'm gonna go for Tackle. There we go. Got a lot of experience there. Bulbasaur grew to level 9. Charmander up next. Charmander's doing around 5 damage each. You can use a potion. Critical hit. Each move has a chance of landing a critical hit, which does a lot more damage than a normal move. I'm gonna Leech Seed Bulbasaur just to get some chip damage on him. It's a little dicey, but I think I can do it. Go for Scratch. Alright, we're... Oh, no. Actually, I think we're fine, because of the Leech Seed. Yeah, we're fine. That's what I'm saying, Leech Seed comes in clutch. Got another insane experience boost. We just won. I heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. Very rude. Let's go heal at the Pokemon Center. Now what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to go to the PC. I'm going to deposit some Pokemon. We're going to catch a lot more Pokemon coming up, so I'm gonna deposit a few of our Pokemon. And if we wanted to, we could just go in here and withdraw our Pokemon. We also have the option to mark them, so you can set a mark for them. I don't really use this, but some people do. You can release Pokemon, which basically just gets rid of them. Well, you release them to the wild again, but really you're just deleting them. I haven't mentioned, second floor of the Pokemon Center. This will be your first time up here. I'll show you how the wireless communication system works. First, I need to show you this floor of our Pokemon Center. Right this way, please. On the top floor, there are 2 rooms. First room on the left is the Union Room. You may link up with trainers around you who have also entered the Union Room. With them, you may do things like chat, battle, and trade. Second, the room on the right is a direct corner. You may trade or battle Pokemon with your friends in this room. If the wireless adapter isn't connected, you may still link up using a GBA Game Link cable. If that's the case, you must go to the direct corner. You can enjoy the wireless communication system. Now, this game was released on the Game Boy Advance, and trading Pokemon was done through an actual cable that connected to the console. You could also get a wireless adapter, basically do the same thing but wirelessly. We're going to talk about training Pokemon later, but for right now, let's just move on. Now, Spearow is actually going to get a lot of mileage coming up. She's going to get a bunch of usage coming up. What's that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokedex. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? Dude, I literally caught like 5. I suppose I'd better show you then. So this is just like a standard catching tutorial. Every Pokemon game has one of these. Just teach the player how to catch Pokemon. There. Now tell me, that was educational, was it not? Here, take this too. Is there something you don't understand? Watch that. It'll teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. So, he gave me the Teachy TV. I never use this thing. It's just like, it's just training you and stuff. But I don't need that. I'm a Pokemon master. I don't need that. Route 2. This has a few more Pokemon in it, but a lot of the same. Like Pidgey. Route 2 actually continues after where we're going. So I'm actually just going to hunt in Route 2 after this. Might not even worry about it, honestly. Are you going to Viridian Forest? It's a natural maze in there. Be careful you don't get lost. This is Viridian Forest. This place has a lot of Bug-type Pokemon. which we'll probably run into right now. Ah, Metapod. Metapod knows one move. Harden. Which just raises the defense. So they're pretty easy. Metapod is actually an evolved form of Pokemon. We haven't really talked about that yet. Evolving. When a Pokemon hits a certain level, they actually change forms. They get more powerful and learn better moves. None of our Pokemon are up to where they evolve yet, but eventually we'll get there. There's Caterpie. Caterpie actually evolves into Metapod. I don't know why I'm not catching these, I just realized. Oops. Whatever. We'll find more. Found a Pokeball. There's random items on the ground. They're always displayed with a Pokeball icon. Let's catch this Caterpie. There's a Weedle. Weedle is similar to Caterpie, except instead of just being a bug type, it's a bug poison type. I was throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon. I ran out. That's why you can never have too many balls. I don't know why I skipped saying Pokey there. It's a trainer. If you walk past a trainer, they will attack. Bugcatcher Rick sent out a Weedle. Now, when you're in battle, you can't actually catch Pokemon in a battle. They get swatted away. Trainer blocked the ball. Don't be a thief. Waste the turn, so definitely don't try catching Pokemon that are in a battle. Good thing is Peck is super effective against Weedle. Use Poison Sting. Oh, but I got poisoned. Poison takes a little bit of HP every turn. There's also a thing called Badly Poison, which takes more HP as more turns go. But thankfully I just got regular poison, so it only takes just a little bit of health. Still kind of annoying though. Now poison actually hurts the Pokemon in the overworld. Those are the little flashes you see on the screen. So I'm actually gonna give Spearow our antidote that we got. Antidotes can cure poison. Yo, you can't just jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Like I said, Spearow is going to get a lot of mileage out of this area, because pretty much all the Pokemon in this area are bugs. Come on! Poison Sting has a chance to poison, and I've gotten it twice now. Come on. really need to heal. So use String Shot, which will lower my speed. Speed basically determines who goes first in a battle. If your Pokemon has a higher speed stat, then they will go first each turn. So lowering my speed makes it so that their Pokemon is faster. This Kakuna. Weedle evolves into Kakuna, just like how Caterpie evolves into Metapod. Spearow grew to level 10. I'm gonna kind of overpower Spearow right now, just because we can't really use them in the next next gym. So use an antidote. Good thing we found one on the ground. Another Caterpie. Just gonna run away. We're gonna run away from wild Pokemon. Sometimes it won't let you though, due to like just random chance. You can't run away, or some Pokemons have an ability that prevent you from running away or switching out your Pokemon in battle. Kakuna, I need to catch you. I'm unsure if a peck would kill it or not. So I say kill. It's really fainting. You don't kill Pokemon. It's just a lot easier than saying faint. That might actually be good. So then I can damage it without it dying. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Now there is a really rare Pokemon in Viridian Forest that I do want to get. And I might search for that while we're here. It's not going to be like a permanent member of the team or anything, but it's a pretty important Pokemon. Trainers can have up to 6 Pokemon, just like how we can only have up to 6 Pokemon in a party. I know this is a lot of explaining, but it's the beginning of the game. Eventually, we'll be able to go through without having really to explain much. There it is, actually! Pikachu! You may have seen this guy before. He's basically the mascot of Pokemon. Now, if I use a flying move on it, it's not very effective. And I get paralyzed, wow. Okay, so, 2 things here. Pikachu is an electric type. Electric types are only weak to ground types. They're a pretty good type, honestly. Now, Pikachu paralyzed me with its ability Static. Paralysis gives you a chance in return to not move. which really sucks. Ah, come on! Pokemon have a chance to break out? Let's use Thunder Shock. Okay, not as much as I thought. We're good. Electric type moves are super effective against flying types. I just gotta make sure I catch this thing. Why are you being so picky? This thing's gonna eat up all my Pokeballs. There we go. Like I said, I'm not going to use Pikachu on the team, but it's a pretty cool Pokemon to have. And we are going for complete Pokedex, so might as well catch as much as we can right now. I'm going to heal up Spearow before this next battle. A lot of these inconsequential, like, trainer texts, I'm not really going to read. A lot of it's just kind of the same. There are some trainers that are kind of funny that I will read, but a lot of them, you can just pause and read if you really want to. Now, the good thing about status conditions is that since we're paralyzed right now, we actually can't get poisoned by the poison sting. Bugcatcher Sammy is down. They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move out here. So this is actually still Route 2. I'm hoping we can find some more Pokemon here. Start. Okay, so I'm not actually finding what I'm looking for. So let's just go into Pewter City here. It's Pokemon Center, finally. When Jigglypuff sings, Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. Real quick, I'm gonna deposit my Pokemon. It's a new building here. The gym. Clefairy came from the moon. That's what the rumor is. They appeared after moonstones fell on Mount Moon. Is this the gym? Gyms are kind of like the boss fights of Pokemon. Hiya! Do you want to dream big? Do you dare to dream becoming the Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. Alright, let's get happening. First Pokemon now in the match is at the left of the Pokemon list. Change your order of Pokemon, you may gain an advantage. Try different orders. Okay. Pewter Pokemon Gym. Leader, Brock. Winning trainer is Blue. Blue already beat us here. Of course he did. Now, Rock types is what this Pokemon, or is what this gym specializes in. They're really good against, or grass types are really good against rock. The only problem is that Bulbasaur doesn't have a grass type move right now. I mean, he has Leech Seed, but not like physically, or not like an actual attacking grass type move. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna train Bulbasaur up a little bit and get him to the same level as Spearow, and hopefully by then he'll have a grass type move. Alright, so after a bit of leveling, I got Bulbasaur up to level 10, and he learned Vine Whip. I'm actually going to move Vine Whip to the top of the party, and move Tackle to Growl, just so it makes it a little more convenient. So now we have an actual grass type attacking move for Bulbasaur, which is awesome. Bulbasaur basically kills rock types, so this gym should be pretty easy for us. There's usually a few trainers in Pokemon gyms before the gym leader. Sent out Geodude. Geodude is a rock and ground type Pokemon. Rock and ground are weak to grass, making Geodude 4 times weak to grass. Pretty much making this a very easy battle. Sends out Sandshrew. Sandshrew is just a ground type. Still weak, but not quite enough to kill it. Let's use Scratch. Use Vine Whip again. Up to level 12. Let's talk to Brock. So, you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Peter's gym leader. My rock hard willpower is evident even to my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock hard. I'm sorry. They're all rock hard, huh? And have true grit determination. That's right. My Pokemon are all the rock type. Wahaha! You're gonna challenge me knowing that you'll lose. That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best. Sends out Geodude first. We've already dealt with these. We know how to take care of them. He sends out Onix. Onix looks like a very scary Pokemon. He's a large rock serpent. Unfortunately, he's very weak to grass. Took you for granted, so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer on you this, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables the use of Flash outside of battle. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move's Flash to use it. Wait, take this with you. The TM, Technical Machine, contains a technique for Pokemon. Using a TM teaches the move it contains to a Pokemon. TM is good for only one use, so when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. So if you open our TM case here, see Rock Tomb. None of our Pokemon are able to learn it. So we'll wait till we have a Pokemon that can learn it. But anyway, that was a pretty successful day. We went through Viridian Forest, and we took down Brock. First gym badge done. Alrighty, I'll see you next time.